So as you can see, I'm in Beijing, China. We'll be flying from Beijing tomorrow, and right now I actually have to go to a brief meeting. I don't really know what's going to go on. Probably don't do this or you'll get killed is what I'm guessing the meeting will be. Also, I'm the only person in Beijing in shorts. Everyone is looking at me like I'm insane. I'm not insane, I'm just Scottish. So now I'm going to get some food, have a shower and head to the meeting.
The briefing was about 3 hours long and it was pretty much like, don't do these 30 things or you might get beheaded.
But yes, all excited for tomorrow. I've never been so nervous yet so excited for a trip in my entire life. 2 ways it goes is like, wow, I either get a really good YouTube video of this or I might die.
Your name can be tricky for Koreans.
Oh yes.
Because it sounds like North Korea in South Korean language.
So that's us just got our North Korean visa. Just like the Chinese visa, it's actually a visa that they put in your passport. I would show you it, but I think I'd be doxing myself. That's us. All ready to go tomorrow. Okay guys, we are in the queue for Air Koryo going to Pyongyang. The sign isn't on the screen yet. Also, I don't know how much I'm going to be allowed to film. They've said that on the last flight, the tour that came here yesterday, they weren't too happy with the cameras being out. So I'll try to film what I can, but I'm not gonna, you know, push my luck here. But as you can see, everyone is in the queue, and yeah, very excited and nervous. Just got our boarding pass. It says Beijing to Pyongyang. Very, very surreal. They even asked if I wanted a window or aisle seat. I chose the window, obviously. This might be the last time you see me. Depends how much they'll let me film. But yeah. Very exciting. See you soon. Pyongyang Gate 7. I was worried there wasn't going to be a gate. I was worried it was going to be like a platform 9 3/4 situation where we just have to like run into a wall. Always going swimmingly. So far. Okay guys, that's us heading onto the plane now. We're not yet, we're just away to the gate. I'm excited. I won't be, like I said, I'm not sure if we're allowed to film on the plane, film off anything off the plane. So the next time you see me might be in Pyongyang. I'm not too sure, but there we go. Going to the DPRK, guys. See you soon. There is our plane. I don't think I'll be allowed to film on from this point onwards. I know I've said it like 10 times now. But here we go. Boarding the plane to Korea.
It turns out that they weren't that strict on the plane. Maybe they just didn't notice my camera or they just didn't care. But I was able to, you know, film pretty much everything. Firstly, the plane was like this really old Soviet plane. But then I was immediately greeted with a brochure with the face of the only fat man in North Korea.
Been given some entertainment for the meal.
Which is already our first sign of propaganda, and we've not even left China yet. It was very weirdly phrased and photographed. There was just pages showing how happy everyone was, and even the things were phrased so weirdly. The whole country seethed with the happiness and excitement of the people, as well as pages dedicated to showing their nuclear power. Then we had to fill out 3 sheets of information, pretty much saying who we are, what we're bringing into the country, what our job is, etc. Then we got our mid-flight meal, which was consistent of Korean snacks and a cold burger. But yeah, the cold burger didn't taste as bad as it looked.
It tastes better than it looks.
And then we had some really nice, actually, Korean snacks, which tasted lovely. And then we flew to Pyongyang, which only took 90 minutes. And as soon as we landed, it felt like a completely different world.
Well, that's just landed in Pyongyang. It's very rainy here, as you can see. Arriving at 4:19 PM, almost 4:20. But yeah, now time to go for immigration, I guess. Hope it's not too difficult. Woo! So that's us landed in Pyongyang now. Honestly, it's like YouTuber central here. There's like more YouTubers than there is normal people. I know what you're thinking. How was security and immigration? Honestly, it was absolutely fine. Genuinely, it was absolutely fine.
Oh.
You are the first Westerners to take part in the big events and the marathon for tomorrow after 6 years actually from 2019. So we are looking forward to that.
Okay, so I know what you're thinking. How was immigration? Immigration was actually completely and utterly fine. The passport man was nicer than any passport man I've met. You've all been through passport control. Sometimes they look at you like you've shagged and murdered their family. Not them. They were actually very polite. And yeah, we've met our 2 guides. All very nice. Yeah, it's all very exciting.
For the whole journey, you have 5 guys and 1 driver here.
But one of the things we were most excited about, and you can't really say this about any other country, and it's simply to look out the bus window. Everyone just had their eyes glued to the window of the bus just so we could actually see what North Korea looked like. And of course you're immediately met of signs of propaganda, and then you see buildings and apartments that look eerily brand new, and you can see these plants on the balconies that are clearly fake. And the apartments just don't look used. I know that's such a stupid thing to say, but it just seemed so eerie. And then you've seen the countryside, which kind of just looked a bit depressing, but that's kind of expected given the weather in North Korea at this moment. I think when we arrived it was only a few degrees. And then the first thing in the itinerary was to head towards the stadium where we'd be starting and finishing the marathon.
Okay, so now we're at the stadium of where we're going to be running the marathon tomorrow. As you can see, it's in there. Very cool stadium, to be fair. Who needs a Camp Nou when you've got the stadium? What's the name of the stadium?
Stadium Kim Il Sung.
The Kim Il Sung Stadium. Okay, thank you. The Kim Il Sung Stadium. That'll be me tomorrow on the podium with my prize, storming the nation. Look at how much YouTubers there are here. Look how many people with cameras there is. And there's the Arc de Triomphe there. Stadium there. Now we're going to the hotel, I presume. I presume we're going to the hotel. Yeah, and we'll come back here to race tomorrow. Very exciting stuff.
In some distance, that is the bronze statues of the great leader President Kim Il-sung and the General Kim Jong-il. So after marathon, when we have this...
Okay, so here we are at the Sosan Hotel, I think it's called. A way to check in. Don't really know what to expect, but I mean, who would in the DPRK? Got a red carpet with the man. It's very nice, and they've got the football on. Real Madrid versus Manchester City. I seen this exact game on in the airport. They got some North Korean tracksuits over there. I really want one. That's really cool. Oh wow, look at the souvenir gift shop that's in the hotel. This is so cool. I'm going to spend so much money here. Wow. Football tops, these tracksuits I really want. Wow. Okay, I've got myself these trousers, this top, and then I've got myself the football top as well. Yes, this
First floor restaurant.
literally everything. Gym, wading pool, what a posh words. Barbers. Yes, let's get a North Korean haircut. Okay, time to check into our hotel. Oh wow. Okay guys, here's our hotel room in Pyongyang, North Korea. How do I get this light on? Is it these? I have no idea. Have we just not got any lights? Okay, but regardless. Okay, here it is. Bathroom with a fancy door. For your protection. Yeah, it's just very basic bathroom, but overall quite nice. What's under here? Some tea, oh how lovely. I love tea, how did you know? Yeah, can we see the view? Oh wow. Wow. Genuinely, what a good view. I did not expect this at all. And we are 30 floors up. Hope you're not scared of heights. Wow. And you can hear music in the background if you listen closely. Genuinely, this is one of the most impressive skylines I've actually seen. Wow, this is so nice. This feels very surreal. I can't believe I'm here. I can't believe I'm here. I can't believe I'm here. So we're going to try switch on the TV here and the DPRK, because apparently there's only 3 TV channels. Oh yeah, I love that channel. Love that one too.
Oh, we're not going to get any cable? I was really excited for this experience.
Oh! Yes! There we go. Is it not Chinese?
Oh, they actually have TV here.
Damn. Nah man, they've got CCTV. Certainly. This is me in my North Korean jacket. How cool is this? Honestly, I'm having a great time. Okay, now we're going to go to the restaurant, see if there's some food. Oh, there is food, obviously, it's a restaurant. I mean, you never know. But, yeah, then see what's cracking. Honestly, this hotel is so cool. More gift shops. I have to pull myself away because I just want to buy everything. I just want to buy it all. Like, look at all these really cool pins. Look at that one with the pistol, with the very, I think it's from that really infamous photo. But so many cool ones. So many books, so many pins. I have to take myself away. I can't stop buying them. I can't stop. And now we're going to head to the restaurant, which is in there, I believe. I'm gonna come with a suitcase full. I should have brought more money. Because there's no ATMs here, so of course I can't get out more cash. They've even got Scottish whiskey in the DPRK. I feel represented. Yeah, she did. I do not speak Mandarin. Look at all these photo frames. Okay, we just had dinner. Typical like Asian buffet. It was alright. Also, got my marathon top for tomorrow. Don't know if I'll wear that because sometimes my nipples bleed when I wear a new top for the first time during a run. But yeah, going to head to bed now. Look how friendly this is. We've got snooker or pool. I get confused between the two. I can't remember. Look at me and all my merch. And yeah, going to run tomorrow. Hopefully win the whole race. Who knows? Who knows what I'm capable of these days? Especially in this tracksuit. Good morning, guys. From the DPRK. And just remember the view from last night. Look what it's like this morning. Yes, you literally cannot see a thing. Now time to get ready for the marathon.
I'd like to teach you one Korean word. So in that case, you can practice the first Korean word you learned this morning. It's like good morning, hello. But in Korean, we only have one word for hello, like 안녕하십니까.
안녕하십니까.
안녕하십니까. Can you try?
안녕하십니까. Here we go, guys. This is the stadium we're going to be running in the Pyongyang marathon. What the fuck? There we go. Hey, we're Olympic. Whoa! About to enter the stadium. Can't wait. Can't believe I'm going to win this. Guys, we're on TV. Look at us go. This is mental. Sorry, I know you don't want to see my face right now. I know you don't care about my face. I know you're saying, Lewis, turn the camera. I'll turn the camera. Look at, oh, you can't really see it yet. What? This is mental. This is wild. What the fuck? This is mental. Wow. This is insane. What the fuck? What the? Wow. Come on, guys. Let's run, Bally. And then we're going on to the football pitch. They've got a football game at half time. Imagine this for a Champions League final destination. This would be mental. What? This is insanity. I've never experienced anything like this in my life. What is this? It's definitely the experience of a lifetime. This is mental. I'm sorry if I'm not adding anything of worth. I'm just like in awe. And I think that's quite understandable. Here we go, guys. Come on, guys. And it starts over here. There's all the DPRK athletes doing the full marathon. Oh, tiny. And there's mine, the half marathon. Oh wow, I'm against like literal kids, it seems. This is my competition, guys. Look at the height difference. Oh, this is mental. Come on, guys. So there's always some guy at the front directing what they do. Tell them when to cheer, when to stop, etc. How you feeling, Morgan?
Oh man, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling ready. I got the goosebumps.
I got the goosebumps, but that's because I'm cold. Oh, look at this. See, this is what I mean. Look at this. God. Okay, God, guys, we're starting now. It's just a good time to say that I haven't trained for this at all. That's us, the tourists, and then there's the North Korean runners right there. Okay, the 1 minute countdown started, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go on! off, guys. Come on. Yes. Goodbye, guys. Come on. I'm with Oskis. Now let's get to the front. I need to win this thing. Let's go, guys. Wow. There we are. Pyongyang Marathon, baby. This is so fried. I feel like I'm dreaming. I feel like I've been dreaming for like 5 days. 안녕하십니까! Okay, there we go. Let's high five some locals. Yes. 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 안녕하십니까! 감사합니까! 안녕하십니까! Yes! 안녕하십니까! I think I've started off a bit quick. I'm just really excited. What a crazy experience this is. So in case you're unsure, this is actually the only time during the whole of the trip to the DPRK that you're allowed to be without a tour guide. Although I can't lie, that first kilometre was all uphill. Maybe I'm not as fit as I thought I was. All the locals are super friendly. Whenever I speak to them, they're always buzzing. Watch. 안녕하십니까?
Ah yes, Lewis. They look bursting with excitement.
안녕하십니까? 안녕하십니까? In this video you're going to hear a lot of heavy breathing and a lot of 안녕하십니까? 안녕하십니까? There's nothing more humiliating than being overtaken by someone like half your age.
I know, it's terrible, isn't it?
Okay, that's 5k done. So I've not been filming much. I can't feel my hands because it's that cold. Must be like 5 degrees colder. I cannot feel my hands. Toilet, thank you. This way.
Where are you from?
Scotland.
Scotland?
Yeah, Scotland.
How old are you?
I'm 25.
What?
25.
25?
25 years old, yes.
I am 2.
You're 25 years old too?
I am 25.
Oh, we can be friends. It's very lonely out here now, guys. A lot of energy at the start, but obviously, as expected, it's died down a bit. Now it's just you and your thoughts, which can be a scary place at times. 안녕하십니까? Yes. 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 안녕하십니까? Oh, I'm so tired from saying that word. Please make it stop. The streets of Pyongyang are full. It's very weird to see. Everyone's walking, but they're not going anywhere, if you know what I mean. Like, they're just walking. I've not got a watch on. No GPS watches were allowed, so I don't really know how far I've ran. No idea. Absolutely no idea. Loads of signs on the street, no idea what they say, such as that one coming up. And then there's one there that you can see, the big one. 안녕하십니까? Yes! 안녕하십니까? 감사합니다. Oh, they love me here. I should move. Don't know what that one says. Hopefully turning back soon. Now this is the very famous square. This is the one that you see on the TV with God knows how many 100,000 marching here. I can only imagine what it's like when it's full. It's absolutely massive. Wow! Goes all the way this side as well. That's Juju Tower there. I believe that's the highest concrete tower in the world. There we go. 10k. 안녕하십니까? Bro said ni hao to me. I'm not Chinese. 안녕하십니까? 감사합니다. Oh. Okay, that's us almost halfway. This felt really long for me. 안녕하십니까? Oh, because I've not got my watch. Okay, almost halfway, guys. Christ, this is an experience. Let's go, bro. We've got this.
Let's go, man.
Let's go. What's your thoughts so far?
Dude, the people here are so friendly.
They're
cheering us on, man.
They are.
They're like, let's go.
Watch this. 안녕하십니까? Bali. I swear they're more energetic off camera.
That's true, guys. They're more. They don't like the cameras, though.
Yeah, although they are filming us the whole time. Like when we've not got our cameras out, they've got their cameras out. It's really strange. Once in a lifetime experience, man. Yes, ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch.
Yeah,
The Mutter ist sehr gut im Bett. The city is like, the only way I can describe it is like beautifully depressing. 안녕하십니까? Yes, high five. Yes. 안녕하십니까? Yes. Ow, that hurts. Jesus, stay calm. I got a bit carried away there. This cute little lady's running beside me. Yes. Belly. She was running beside me the last 100 meters. Really cute. This is dead. Like I think there was only, from what I got told, 42 people doing the half marathon. Wow, but as you can see, there's no one ahead of me, and no one really behind me. It's dead. Thank you. Nearly on the home stretch, I think. Okay, I think around 5 kilometers to go. I think we've got 6. Okay, I think we've got 6 kilometers to go. My knees are really hurting, and someone told me apparently it's because the roads here in Pyongyang are made from 100% concrete. Don't know how true that is. Whereas ours are made from asphalt. I don't know. Oh god. Let's go. 안녕하십니까. I'm okay. Don't need the toilet this time. Might poo myself, but who knows? Ooh. I'll see you when we get a bit closer to the finish line. Yes, let's go. We have got, I want to say roughly 3 hours to go. 3 hours? God, hope not. 3 kilometers to go. Yeah. I can't see the stadium, but that's one of the, I think that's the stadium where the mass games are. Very cool stadium, but that's not the one we're finishing in. It's through this tunnel. They're about a kilometre away. Exciting times. Oh God, I wish I'd run the 40 kilometres. God, this is a hill. And I'm really going to struggle going up it. So we're coming up to the Arc de Triomphe now, which if you remember, we ran past it right at the start, which means we're close. But until I can see the stadium, I do not feel like we're close. In my head, I still feel like I've got a marathon to go. 안녕하십니까! Bali, Bali, Bali! Bali, Bali, Bali! Bali, 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 Bali! Bali, Bali, Bali! Before you ask, I'm not a fan of the Indonesian island. It means quickly. Bali, Bali, Bali! They love it when I say that. How far to go? Stadium's there. Okay, we can do this, let's go. I bet it'll be a full lap of the stadium as well. Let's go guys, come on. Let's do this, let's go. Okay, here we go guys. 안녕하십니까. Oh, I knew it was gonna be one more lap, fuck you. 안녕하십니까. It's amazing. I had a completely different idea of this country. I'm sure you did as well.
That's called falling for propaganda, Lewis.
Let's go guys. 2 years to go. Wow, about to finish the Pyongyang Marathon of 2025. This is amazing. I can't stop smiling, this is great. Here we go. Here we go. Yes. Wow. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. You okay, bro?
Made it, man.
You okay?
There is the exit to go upstairs.
Okay, I was very Bali.
Bali.
I was very Bali. Amazing. What a time to be alive. And there we can see 50,000 of the Koreans leaving the stadium now. It's crazy.
And then after the marathon, we were scheduled to go to the water park. Apparently they didn't want us. That's a normal thing to happen in North Korea. They just said they didn't want us today, so then we decided to go back to the hotel, then head out towards the zoo.
Looks like your mum. You know this?
Tortoise?
Alligator snapping turtle.
Now the zoo was very funny because you could clearly tell there was people planted to keep an eye on you. They make it seem like you've got all this freedom to walk about, but in reality there's normally a guy there on his own who's pretending that he's also there to take a picture of the animals, but he's really there just to keep an eye on you, and it was so painfully obvious, especially once you noticed it once or twice. But then every now and again you would come across people that didn't expect to see you, and those people were most likely always kids or teenagers. And there was one point where we came across these two boys and you could see they started to panic and not know what to do. They must have been, 11 or 12, and they'd clearly never seen a foreigner before. And you could tell that they were intimidated not only by us but by the cameras as well. We were warned beforehand that we might not necessarily like the living conditions of some of the animals, and that was true especially for like these massive turtles in these tiny little ponds.
Just ride the wave, bruh.
And then we got back from the zoo and we went to check out some of the hotel facilities, one of which included karaoke.
Here we go, Korean karaoke. Woohoo, what the? This is all in the hotel, by the way.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
What song are we going to sing, guys?
Oh, here they have Nirvana, Sugar Ray.
They have Nirvana.
Oh,
A Whole New World.
a whole
A Winter Shade of
world.
Pale. Is that sure it's Scottish?
Ed Sheeran's not Scottish, no.
But that was the end of our first proper day in the DPRK. But one thing was for certain, I was very excited for the next day.
Good morning, guys, from a very, very sunny Pyongyang. This is my third day in the DPRK. And I'm very excited, it's went very, very quickly. I don't really know what the itinerary is today, but I think it's more of the touristy things I've seen in the city. Quite excited. I'm not exactly too sure what it is minute by minute, but before we did come on the tour, we did see the itinerary, and it was, hour by hour, but something's changed last minute. But here's the view. It's quite a crazy view. But yeah, we're gonna head down. We're gonna get breakfast, then get back on the tour bus and see what the crack is. I don't really know what to expect, but neither do you, and that's very exciting. Also, look, I've got on my DPRK pin. You'll see all the locals, every single one of them wearing that. I don't know if it's mandatory. I think it is. Normally they have one of the leaders as opposed to the flag, but Sundays they have that too. But yeah, I'm a local now, guys. I am relocating to Pyongyang. It's quite interesting because of course we haven't had internet at all the whole trip, which has actually been quite semi-refreshing. The world could be falling apart right now, or everything could be normal, nothing's changed, and I would have no idea. But it's been kind of nice. Although you can pay $1.8 to spend 10 minutes on the Wi-Fi. Okay, so now we're heading to breakfast. For breakfast, lunch and dinner, it's just been the same kind of buffet, the same kind of meal, and I won't lie, the only thing I've disliked about this trip so far is the food. There's been some very questionable choices. Let's just say that. The meat doesn't really look like meat. I think on the last trip 6 years ago, apparently they were even offered dog soup, which apparently they're not going to offer this time around. So now we're going to the birthplace of Kim Il-sung. I believe he's the only dead president that's still in power. I could be wrong, but I believe that's the case. Our guide described him as the eternal president of the DPRK. So now we're going to what I presume is like a lovely little humble farm home. But yeah, it's actually really sunny today. Where was this when I was running the marathon yesterday? I was so cold yesterday. One thing I will say about the DPRK is it's just eerily quiet all the time. Like you could hear a pin drop in this country. I swear to God. This feels surreal for me. I'm sure this feels surreal for you seeing it as well. We've got to remember that I am part of the first group in 6 years to visit Pyongyang. And to participate in the Pyongyang marathon. So this is it's generally a great pleasure of mine. I'm happy to take the torch for this.
Pyongyang is the historic spot and the birthplace where the great leader General Kim Il-sung, the founder of our socialist Korea, was born. The great leader General Kim Il-sung was born here on April the 15th, 1912.
Yeah, this whole experience was kind of weird. Like the whole idea of this place was that the leader came from humble beginnings, and genuinely like a vast majority of people believe that this is like staged, like he didn't even live here. And a lot of the stuff looked very new, and don't get me wrong, they could easily be maintaining the place. But when we asked them, they said this was exactly how it was, 112 years ago. And also, this is just a kind of weird thing that you notice. There's just a lot of Korean men just placed in the woods, and there's no other reason for that apart from in case one of us tries to run away.
Okay, now there's an amusement park at the birthplace. This is a very random place of an amusement park, because I've been told this is like the most like holiest place in all of the DPRK, and they've just got the Nemesis Inferno over there.
Have you ever been inside?
Yes, so many times.
Yeah. Also when you were young?
Yeah.
When did it open? What year?
Looks pretty old.
Yeah, very old.
Like 80s or 90s?
Built in 1989.
We didn't spend very long there, it was kind of boring. But then right after we headed towards the sports village, which is exactly what it sounds like, it's just a village full of sports buildings. We were off to watch a Taekwondo presentation.
This is a whole sports complex that was originally built for the Olympics. I believe the South and the North were going to host the Olympics together, but obviously, and then they just didn't go ahead with it, but now they've got this lovely sports centre that they use for whatever. Got weightlifting over there, you can see, so it's got the signs on them, weightlifting. I believe that's wrestling, and then there were some other ones over there, but we're heading to the Taekwondo one. That building is supposed to be the badminton building, and our guide told us the building is made to look like a shuttlecock. I do not know what shuttlecocks they have seen, but it does not look like one. It looks like a shuttlecock if your mum sat on it. So that's something you'll see a lot of. You'll see loads of people just on bikes like that. I believe most people in the DPRK drive bikes. They take bikes everywhere. As you can see, that guy had what I presume is a gas tank on his whatever. They have their shop and they take the bikes everywhere. And for this is actually very busy. This is the most traffic and cars I've actually seen the whole time I've been in this country.
And the reason why they all ride bikes, you might already know. And that's because the average North Korean citizen isn't allowed to drive.
And I'm sure you've seen all over this video that they've got signs like this everywhere, all over Korea. But as you can see, it is a lot more relaxed than you think. For example, you can see there's no one behind me, and there's no one ahead of me. It's not like what people make it seem like, where there's like a guide hanging off you, like hanging off your scrotum. It's not like that. It's fine. It also depends on your guides. My guides are all super nice. They're all super nice, super lovely. They trust us, we trust them, whatever, you know. Now we're coming up to the Taekwondo school. As you can see, they're actually doing some demonstrations outside, and I believe that's where we'll be going to watch. They've got a world map. I don't remember Iceland looking like that. Why does it look like Cyprus? Someone was telling me on one of the world maps yesterday that they left out the UK. They had every map but the UK.
So when we went to watch the Taekwondo, it was very weird, purely because the North Koreans opposite us were sitting perfectly one person apart. There was nothing different about the Taekwondo than other countries. It was just loads of screaming and loads of smashing wood. At one point he just started getting whacked with these big poles. Either he had some pain kink or he was auditioning for the new Jackass. Then we got to go down and speak to them afterwards. And then some people had their own shot at trying to smash the wood.
Now we've left the Taekwondo and now we're heading for lunch, which is at like some ship restaurant, and we're going to try the iconic Pyongyang cold noodles. Yes, you heard it here first, cold noodles. Apparently, tastes quite nice. That's the Juji Tower. Big concrete tower. I think it's the biggest in the world. Concrete, granite tower, whatever. Okay, I'm going to show you one of the weirdest things that you'll see if you ever come to the DP arcade, and that's the fact that they take your temperature every time you go in anywhere. Weird thing they do over here, but it's because obviously I think since COVID, and this is the first tour since COVID, they've obviously been very paranoid. Understandably, first time opening the country in 6 years, makes sense, right?
Get ready for the strangest mid-meal entertainment you're ever going to see.
This is why my food is late. Oh, what the fuck is that? I'm gonna tell my kids that this was the Joker.
Then we had the most depressed violin player to ever live. Cheer up, love. It's not like you live in North Korea or anything.
Oh, wow. Oh, what the? Oh my god. Oh my god. What the? Okay, this is the famous Pyongyang cold noodles. What the fuck?
You can take it really fast. The Korean way. You can have your eat it. The whole thing.
The whole fucking thing's coming up.
There you go. And now soak it in. Yeah. You have a difficult mission now, man.
I had so much in my mouth I couldn't fucking swallow it. That's horrible.
I couldn't help but think they might have tasted better if they were hot.
Don't put that in your mouth. Oh, that's fucking no, that's disgusting. Oh, that's horrible.
Oh, whoa.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
We got to leave a lovely note for the Korean people. I left very kind words in my awful left-handed handwriting. Have you seen mine? Tiny little Chihuahua. These are the only dogs that I've seen the whole time in the DP arcade. Wow, he's missing a tail.
Now we started to head towards the greenhouse, which was actually one of the most interesting bus trips we ever had, because it was the most authentic side of North Korea that we actually got to see. But then we seen some concerning sides of it. I don't think I got any of it on camera, annoyingly, but there's plenty of times of when we seen clearly slave labour in the fields. You know, 10 or 12 people working the farm whilst there was military looking over them. And that's when we started to see a bit more of the, whoa, okay, this is the real side of North Korea.
Originally, the site for this greenhouse was set for the airport. Yeah. And we demolished the airport for the greenhouse.
So this greenhouse is apparently to supply vegetables for half of Pyongyang. And then we got to go see some of the vegetables for ourselves. This part of the trip was weird because I just didn't really see the point. Like, to me, it was just like, look guys, we do have vegetables in North Korea. Like, they would just take us into rooms and it'd be vegetables. Then another room, more vegetables.
I love how so many people were walking in, they're like, oh, vegetables, like the last one. There's some people literally walking in like, vegetables. Munching on a tomato like an apple is insanity. Oh look, more vegetables. Oh my god. This is like the inside of a PC.
I made a quick stop to the bathroom and seen something rather interesting.
So we've got fish over here, then we've got this tap that doesn't work. But this is where you're supposed to wash your hands, I believe.
Fuck, man.
Yep.
After we left the greenhouse, I immediately fell asleep on the bus. And then I literally overheard something on the bus that made me wake up.
Every restaurant serves the dog meat soup. And it is so crowded with the Korean people.
If you can't tell by my hair, I was asleep. And I was asleep for like 40 minutes, and then all I heard mid-sleep was, and that's why we eat the dog meat. And that woke me up so much. Now we're off to another restaurant, and I hope that there's no dog meat.
You know, each to their own, but I'm not really into deep fried Labrador.
This seems to be a regular occurrence when trying to eat food in Korea.
Only in North Korea would you have live music with a video of nuclear missiles going off in the background.
That's us just back from dinner, but it was so funny on the bus. Everyone was drunk and misbehaving, and the tour guide goes, but she was like, you must behave or I won't let you leave Korea.
You have to be smart because otherwise you can't leave the Korea, okay?
She's so funny. I love her. She's great. Okay, and here's the stunning view of Pyongyang again. I actually can't get over this view, and I still can't believe it's Pyongyang. But yeah, this is my last night as a 25-year-old. I turn 26 tomorrow, whilst in the DPRK. I don't know, I got a wee bit sad. I was like, oh, this will be my first ever birthday without talking to my family. But I guess that's what happens when you go to the most isolated country in the world on your birthday. But yeah, I will see you tomorrow on my birthday.